Hey, you have ADHD and it's time for the holidays. What do you think about that? And are you excited? Are you like the person that's like, hey, I'm going to start doing my decorations for Christmas in October? Or maybe you're like, don't even talk to me about Christmas decoration until after November. What are the things that you think about when the holidays come around? Are you that person that gets really nervous? And you get really nervous because of the fact there's so much going on during the holidays. You got to go here, you got to go there, you got to get this, you got to get that, and you got to decorate and you got to see people that you haven't seen all year, maybe in a couple of years because everything is going on now. What am I going to do? How am I going to react to the holidays? What am I going to do to take away that nervousness? And so there are some things that you can do to kind of make you not nervous. You'll find a way to get like more relaxed somehow, some way, whatever you do to be relaxed. I know it might be hard if you have ADHD to relax, but it can be very helpful for you to enjoy the holidays more, to have the biggest holiday parties and things and see family and do all these things and have people over and then go out and just enjoy people together and all this kind of thing, then that is probably going to cost someone money and it may cost you money. Just go outrageous, right? And just say, okay, I'm going to buy everything. I'm going to buy every Halloween decoration I could possibly can, have the coolest haunted house ever. And then you look at that bill right after Halloween, you're like, it's like $2,000 I spent on Halloween stuff and I still got rent to pay. Or you just like, hey, I want to get ready for everything for Christmas. I'm going to buy everything early. And then you spend like $3,000 on Christmas inflatable Santa Clauses and Christmas inflatable reindeers and Christmas inflatable globes, the winter globes kind of thing. So are you nervous about that kind of overspending? Are you nervous about overspending with gifts and things to give people? Maybe you are really a person that loves to give gifts and you just see all these things that you would want to give someone and you buy them all. And then you realize at the end of the month that it may just be a little too much that you spent on those different gifts and those different things for people. Maybe, have a friend that you're helping to, or they're helping you to do all the spending stuff and say, look, I want to do this and do this. And maybe your friend's going to help you set up the decorations and they have a more financially frugal mind, I guess, or financial organization, and they help you to control your spending or overspending just a little bit. And you might say, well, why do I need a friend? It's me, it's my money, it's what I want to do. But a friend, another set of eyes, another person that's helping you can be super helpful when you have ADHD and you are prone to overspending. I spent a lot of money on that thing. I spent a lot of money on that reindeer decoration that is out in the front of my yard and and out in the front of my house. It looks cool, but man, it is expensive. Maybe way over your budget that you build out and say, okay, I have a budget and I know I can spend this amount, but you see all these cool things and you decide, well, there goes my budget. I've overspent on the budget that I had for this. And it's really cool, but I really did overspend. Just make sure that you are keeping kind of within your budget. Another thing to think about is going to be crowds. Like, how are you going to deal with all the crowds? Thanksgiving, there are a lot of crowds when you're going to shop for like turkeys and all the things that you're going to put on the Thanksgiving table and cook the Thanksgiving meal when you're going to get this food. It might be a really crowded thing when all your family and friends come over to eat Thanksgiving dinner. Just the rush of going out and getting prepared and buying all the stuff for Thanksgiving can be in a lot of crowds. And now when Thanksgiving is over and they have Black Friday, all the sales, there's still going to be crowds. You go out to a Black Friday sale on any year, any occasion, and you will see massive people in crowds. So the one thing that you probably can do is go at times when the crowds may be less, right? Or you go to the stores that maybe are further out that not as many people go to. There's a big rush during the holidays. Are you comfortable with that? And how do you get more comfortable with the rush? Because you are going to be rushing here and there and everywhere, especially if you're doing Christmas shopping or getting ready for Thanksgiving or getting ready for Halloween. You're going to be rushing to get a costume. Are you really like, hey, it's okay, I'm cool, the rush does not bother me? Or are you like, man, this rush is not cool at all. It is really something I don't want to deal with right now. Make a plan about what you're going to do, where you're going to go, and what stores you're going to visit. And maybe you can pick the times and say, hey, on this day at this time, I'm going to visit this store. On this day at this time, I'm going to visit this store. And this is a time that I think that store is less busy. And you try to make a plan, right? It can be like you have a plan and the plan just goes out the door. A lot of times you get like, hey, I've got the plan. The plan is good. The plan is awesome. And you start doing the plan. The plan's like, yeah, I don't like that plan anymore. I'm going to do this because that plan is all off kilter right now because I did this and this and this. And that was not part of the plan. And now I can't understand how to get back to the plan. and then you pull up to the store and it's super crowded and you're like, I don't know if I want to go in that store right now. If you are just super excited, super anxious, you know, you got to go here and there, and you know you're going to be just running like 110 miles per hour, not literally, but you're running pretty fast, going from here to there and just rushing around. Just for a minute, just take a minute off and be like, "Oh, I gotta go do this and go do that, and know I'm gonna be for the next few hours, but I'm going to take a little bit of time and just relax a little bit." And you know, the thing I think about this, you're rushing here to there as well. If you go in one store, take 2, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever it is, and then just kind of prepare yourself to go into the next store, right? You're just like, okay, I'm done. I'm good. I'm good with this store. Okay, now's the time for me to just relax for a minute. Like that 2 or 3 minutes might be the time that sells out, but generally you can get there and still get whatever you're trying to get. So taking 2 to 3 minutes, 5 minutes out is not going to affect what you're trying to get, what you're trying to attain, what you came to the store for. And you have to be comfortable with crowds because crowds are going to be there. Another thing I want to talk about is going to be perfectionism. Perfectionism and the aspect of saying, I have to have the perfect decorations. My house had to be perfect. My meal has to be perfect. Will make you say, hey, I need to get this decoration, this thing, this thing, this thing, this special food, this kind of costume, whatever, and every accessory for it. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you spend way too much time on them or this or that, you are going to get behind because you are spending so much time trying to get perfect, or you're just going to get stressed out about trying to be perfect, right? You're just going to get stressed out by trying to have the perfect decorations, by trying to have the perfect meal, by trying to get the perfect gift. You're just going to get yourself stressed out. I couldn't get the perfect gift. I couldn't get the perfect decoration. I want that inflatable reindeer, snowman, menagerie scene on my front lawn, but I missed the reindeer. I must go get a reindeer because without it is not a perfect decoration. Well, maybe you don't need the reindeer. You know, maybe you can just have the three things that are there and make do with those things. And then you might get, you know, kind of disappointed because you got all the stuff and you're ready and you know that it would make a perfect decoration, perfect meal, perfect whatever. There are going to be some things that you can just let go and be like, okay, I want to do this, but I got to here, and that's okay. I really want to wrap a gift and try to make it the perfect wrap. I'm not a great gift wrapper. I do gift bags, which are perfect for me because I cannot wrap a gift. But the point is, if you are trying to wrap a gift and you want it to be perfect, just awesome looking, or you might have to have a crease off somewhere. You might have a piece of tape that's like sticking out. You're like, oh, I don't want that piece of tape sticking out. 'Cause I know the person that is receiving the gift is going to look at it and be like, oh, wow, you got a crease off, you know? I don't want the gift now. I don't think anybody's going to say that. What do you think about all this? I know I went over a lot of different things and I just wanted to talk about it because I don't know how you feel about the holidays. Maybe you don't experience any of this. Maybe this is your first holiday ever, right? You're just like, hey, these are my first holidays I've gotten to be able to decorate and do all those things and experience the rush, experience everything. If you have other things that you will encounter in the holidays that you have encountered that you say, you know, this is another part of the thing that I don't like about the holidays, I would love for you to send those to me and leave in the comments.
Thank you for watching this episode or listening to this episode of the Rewire Fitness Podcast. Go and click the subscribe button for me. And if you're on YouTube, ring the notification bell as well as leave a like and a comment. And just a reminder, if you're on YouTube, you can listen to all episodes on any digital platform. Thank you again and have a great day.